being stopped at the 28.
That's what I'm talking about.
The numbers for Zeke from last week. 18 carries, 113 yards.
He can very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
All day, baby.
Yellow.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check 55 to mine. Got you, Pop.
Mahomes now to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it.
I know you felt that one.
Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And New York set to take the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Now Joe Mixon. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out.
Lay down.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Tight right.
Now Dalton. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. The numbers for Jones a week ago: 6 catches, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass.
You got nothing.
You get the sense that he feels like if he gets called on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
59. Here I
come. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
24 is the mic. Tighten up. Pull it together.
3rd and 2 for Dalton. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It's a first down following a gain of 3. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here's the second year back out of NC State, Nyheim Hines. And some room to roam now. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Nyheim Hines, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
He can't hang.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for everyone. And he's into the clear. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Marquise Goodwin, 77 yards. As his guys have now moved out in front. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Tucker now to add the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Hey.
On second down, here's Mixon.
Run.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get
10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Silver.
On the run, it's Mixon.
Let's go right here now.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Trips.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it's 3rd down.
Tight end right.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd inches. Dalton now to pass. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Check Mike.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton, and that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And I don't think Edelman will be able to get to this one. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now?
Here we go.
About the 18-yard line, it looks like. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Yellow.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go,
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Wait. 180. Hey, I'm coming.
Mahomes now on first down. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Yeah, let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football, and that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On play action, it's Mahomes. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. 70th catch for him on the year. Like so many others, this goes for a first down.
It's our time.
Now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now it's Mahomes again. Ertz over the middle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. Now Mahomes. And to the tight end Olsen, right side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an early first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Mahomes going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Tucker's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10.
Strong right.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football.
On plays like this, with the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Tighten up.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Funches has it complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Play fake. Here's Dalton. Caught by Jones. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Let's go. Let's do it.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33.
Check.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd and a couple, Dalton. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw here, Dalton. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
That's where you belong.
Devin Funches. His 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And he had time there. I mean, you give any quarterback that length of time, he'll make you pay.
It just puts way too much stress on guys trying to cover downfield because, as you said, you that much time in the pocket, he can scan the field, find the open person. That's exactly what happened there. What was the end result again?
Touchdown. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes. No interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they feel really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
From the 38, Mahomes. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Elliott running right.
Let's get it.
And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 35. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and the nose of the football. Mahomes now to throw. And caught left side, Olsen. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down.
Yellow. Let's go, blue lady.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
55. Hey, eat. I got one.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play
I'm
of the
gonna
drive.
Yellow.
hit you.
Let's go, lady.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. It's a party now.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And the tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Quarterback, don't get nervous.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Don't get nervous.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
24.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Going quickly here to Thomas.
Over here.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
You got him.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight.
On second and 12, Dalton. Thomas has got it. Complete.
Oh, yeah.
The Jets on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
That's going to be a long.
This will be Dalton again. And the catch made by Dontrell Inman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
We got
this. He's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. Dalton going to break the huddle, come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Dalton on the draw to Mixon. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
Single. Hey,
throwing on second down. Dalton into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
I
don't know about that.
Rush in.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
There we go.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Single receiver.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the Raiders will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Caught by the tight end Ertz. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Hey, check. 3 down.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Matt Judon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away.
Come on, fellas.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at New Era Field just outside of Buffalo. And it's the Broncos who have the lead in the second quarter. The Broncos locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we'll head to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. T.J. Jones, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check on the Saints at home at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Tom Brady, sharp as ever. He's got 2 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Baby, let's go! Let's go!
Getting ready to go again, here's Andy Dalton marching back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say you want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Again, it's Mixon. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
The best thing that ever happened to Mario Edwards Jr., in my estimation, was moving from defensive end into defensive tackle.
Why is that?
I think he had such good size, but his quickness now is overwhelming when he works inside against guards and centers. And that allows him to make plays as one we just saw there, getting into the backfield and getting a tackle for the loss.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Baby.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for New York. And now Edelman. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Now here's Mahomes. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. On the counter, Elliott. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs. Because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Back to you.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down. Mahomes now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Elliott going to bite off about 7 on that one. A good run on first down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
There.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Watch run.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is caught. It's Edelman. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yellow. I'm going on.
Eat. I'm coming. Check.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain
Yellow.
on the dump off. It's 2nd down.
Mike 5-5.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
There we go. Oh.
Greg Olsen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
59, Mike.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Dalton. Caught. It's Dontrell Inman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down.
Let's get it
So
together.
from the 39 now, they'll come up on 1st and 10. Mixon with it. Able to slither by. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Here we go.
10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Wait!
Tight end right.
Dalton, 1st and 10. It's caught by Funchess. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13.
Tight end's left.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
24 is the mic. Army.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Watch left.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Dalton, able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
Andy Dalton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Cameron Wake, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal,
hey, we got
back
left.
even further.
Key him. Key the tight end.
Andy Dalton.
4 down.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal.
Check.
Dalton on 3rd and goal. And the grab by Croft. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Now Ryan Suckup will come on and try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things.
That's it, baby.
That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
You're not ready. You're
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League.
Hey, yellow. 39. There's a water, right? 39.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mahomes now to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for them now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And Dalton to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Dontrell Inman, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Boys, let's go.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Lady!
Hey, watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
A draw play for Mixon. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
24 is the mic. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Dalton. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. The Jets on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Dalton here from the gun. He completes it to Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. This is Mixon on the draw. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
On 2nd and 1, Dalton. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. Dalton going to break the huddle, come up 1st and 10. And he's 5-6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. That last catch short the marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it's 3rd and short. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Draw play. This is Hines. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
A 31-yard attempt.
And Suckup will put this one right through, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. As you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his total as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. Now there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Mike.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Switch up. Tight.
Draw play, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Come on, baby. Let's
that
go.
One good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's going to be a long day.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Hey, yellow. What's the line, 80?
39. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Mahomes now on first down.
Crunch.
He's going to rifle one deep left, and this is caught. 33
Come on,
yards
fellas.
that time. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
They come out with one back and three tight ends. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Another shot from the one on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Let's go.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. That time a 9-play drive. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
Let's go,
Not
baby.
easily done.
10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Mike,
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on
let's
first
go,
and
D.
10.
Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
Here's
Check,
Dalton.
59. Come on,
Dumps
D.
it off to Mixon. And down he goes at the 45 after a
You don't want
pickup
no
of
problem.
9. That last catch
24
short of the
the ball.
marker by
I'm
just a
gonna run
yard
you
leaves him
over.
with a very
I'm gonna
manageable
run you
second
over.
and 1. To throw here, Dalton caught. It's Dontrell Inman. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Yeah.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory.
Man left,
right
man left.
at the
We
40.
got 4.
Here's Dalton. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have the first.
Mike's 59. All day, punk.
First and 10 for Dalton. Jones has it. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. Dalton going to break the huddle, come up first and 10. He's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
I'm coming after you.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. They can't corral him. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Joe Mixon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So now after the touchdown, Dalton will lead him up to go for 2. That's taken in by Callaway. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
I'm coming.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Switch.
They'll run with Elliott. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Yellow.
This is a big third down, and you have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
They go to Elliott again. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. A first down carry by Elliott. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. And we've got them now.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Now Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
55. I got one.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown, baby.
Kyle Juszczyk, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because it certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand. Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. He finds his running back Mixon. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Raiders, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Jets, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.